Hello, my people. Today I've just got an interest to just discuss on issues relating to matter studies, the difficulties that we pass through when we are doing studies, and especially the financial challenges, the constraints, the effort that we apply. But finally, my main question today: does this whole effort pay back? For example, we have most examinations that are very costly. The the units themselves, they are quite hand challenging. You find yourself spending sleepless nights doing studies. So my question today: does all this effort pay back? The answers that we get from many are the disappointment that we get. That is, you realize after all the effort that you have applied, sleepless night doing studies, you get yourself jobless. But what should you do after this? And how should you handle this kind of stress? And again, is this a stress? May say that most at the times that we find ourselves doing studies, we don't have a direct payment to what we are doing. But you find yourself, you are in an environment where it's like no one in need of your service, no one is in need of your profession, no one is in need of what you've done. The 4 years that you've spent in campus, no one is even interested. But what should you do after all this? I say that the main point is that you are not the same as the person who have not gone through what you have gone through. It is not in vain. You should keep going. You should be self-motivated. You have what we call the intrinsic motivation. Tell yourself that one day you'll finally land to that job that maybe you dreamed of. But now before that time, what should you be doing? May say that most of students, they just join campuses with the aim that at the end of it all they will get employment. And now this is the reason as to why you get most of us being disappointed. After the 4-year course, you have no one to employ you. So I might advise you who is there, stuck, unable to know what to do. Should you pursue education or you dwell in business? I'll first of all advise you that start with that studies. The moment you have a chance to enroll for that studies, just do it. Then business you'll just do, but after you have acquired some skills. May say that from my point of view, no one should ever go to a university or a college with the mind that one day he will, or with the mind that it is a must for him or her to be employed. You get frustrated when the reality of the job market eats you. So, in simple terms, I mean, let's get to universities. From the first year you go there, try to have survival ways, how to survive in the university. Try to know what else can you do outside from studies. Yes, you should go to classes, attend classes, and make sure you are performing very well. But try to have some skills. While at campus, you can know what can you make, what product can you make by yourself. What can you make out of the knowledge you have? There is a point my lecturer used to tell me that you can't be paid for all that you do. The knowledge you have, maybe you have done computer science, you have done IT, you have done accounting. You can't be paid for all that you know. No. Try to get a specific area. Be an expert in that area. For example, when you are doing computer science or information or the IT, major on key things, major one thing, may it be cybersecurity, may it be the AI. Be an expert in that specific area, so that now when it comes to the real life application, you can, out of the computer science or the information technology knowledge you have, major like in cybersecurity, major like in an AI. How can you advance your knowledge with the AI? Can you work with the AI? Can you do this and this? And whenever you identify that one thing, I'll tell you, you'll never regret. That is a thing that will be likely to pay you. And again, after now you have identified, don't find someone to employ you so that you can exercise what you know. No. Try to get yourself to a position you can employ yourself. You can have, maybe you have a cyber. Let people know what you know. I repeat it again. I'll repeat this point. Another problem we have is thinking that everyone knows what we know. No. Like for me today, I want you to know that I'm an accountant. I have all the qualifications. But apart from that, I should let you know what I do. I like sharing accounting knowledge. That is for the people preparing for their exams. I can have good time with you. I make both physical and online classes depending to your location. So, who could know that I can train without me telling you? So, the issue we have with most of learned graduates, they think that everyone knows what they are good at. No. I was talking to another profession, he's an accountant. He was giving me a story of how he started. After graduating, he found no one to employ him. So he wrote business card. Maybe in deciding to start an audit firm, he wrote business card, many, several, like let's say 1,000 or 2,000, several. Now he started going door to door, preaching the gospel that he can perform the audit, maybe the interim, maybe the any other kind of any type of, simply can do the audit work. So out of the 1,000 can't, he just used like maybe 2 weeks to make sure that he have spread that gospel that he can do the audit. Do you know what happened finally? Because in that business card it indicated his number, he just did the gospel, the spreading of the news that he is an expert in audit. Then finally he started receiving calls. So you can see, from being unemployed, then to getting to know what you can do within your profession, then you do what we call spreading. Let people know what you know. He did it for 2 weeks. Do you know what? Can you guess what happened from the third week? He started receiving calls. Can you kindly avail yourself to audit our farm? He was giving me a story that his life changed. Everything changed from that time. He started receiving small contract. The contracts continued to become big. He started auditing from big farms until today. He lives by the gospel, he's prayed, and that was by telling people what he knows. So, this message was coming most to the graduate or the people that have graduated with their different degrees. Let us know what you do most. Let us know what you are you expert in. If you have done IT, you can't know everything or you can't tackle everything in IT. Let us know that you can do this service. If you are an accountant, let us know if you can handle it. Let us know if you can. We can call you even if it is on a contract basis to prepare for us the statements or the statement of accounts at the end of every 6 months, 3 months, 6 months, or even a year. Tell us what you have mastered. Again, there is a thing that I say. Try in as much as possible. Whatever you can do offline, try to do it online. Don't use online for just just watching over jokes or you watch as people make their money. No. Use your platform to let people know what you are good at. And finally, there is this thing called believing in yourself. Believe that you can. I remember for a time that I was taken to an interview. We were 3 of us. It was on sales. I remember my boss requested 3 of us. He gave us a product and he told us, sell for me. I think my 2 guys, we were 3. One of us started, I followed, and there is the other one that concluded. And our boss, or rather supervisor, asked us, who do you think have sold I've sold using the best techniques? I was worried that my friend said Ken have done it. My boss said yes, in fact Ken have done it, but you have failed my test. Why? You had to say that you yourself have done it. So in as much as we say you will clap for others until it is our time, it is good to realize, to accept, to recognize yourself that you can do it. And finally, I'll talk about consistency. Brothers and sisters, let's not keep on losing hope. No. Try a thing today, it fails. Try another, it fails. Be consistent on what you are doing. Don't lose hope. Be consistent in letting us know what to do. Be consistent in branding your product. Be consistent in doing what defines who you are. And finally, you will have a good achievement, and that will be the achievement to define who you are and what you will end to be. Thank you very much. If you find this message of great help to you, just subscribe to my channel. As I've said, the channel is Accountant Ken. I'm an accountant by profession. I usually do physical and online trainings. I'm good in various areas, but just to mention, I can teach you. I'm an expert in QuickBooks, and I can as well prepare your books of account accordingly and depending to the size of the firm. And finally, I like offering motivation. Some other times business motivation like the one that I'm doing, to enlighten people and to challenge you so that you can know you can do it. Thank you very much.